Ready to venture into the unknown? Unearth 5 chilling locations that defy belief. Ghost towns, abandoned asylums, haunted forests. These aren't just tales to frighten children. They're real, they're out there, and they're waiting for the brave or the foolish. Dare to explore. Tune in, hold tight, and prepare for a journey into the heart of the world's eeriest places. Welcome to the dark side of the globe, where reality is far more terrifying than fiction.
Imagine an island filled with hundreds of dolls hanging ominously from trees, walls, and houses, their lifeless eyes following your every move. Welcome to the island of the dolls, Mexico. This isn't a scene from a horror movie, but a very real place steeped in a tragic and chilling legend. Nestled deep within the canals of Xochimilco, a borough of Mexico City, lies the eerie Isla de las Muñecas, or Island of the Dolls. This place is a haunting testament to a heartbreaking tale of loss and a man's attempt at redemption. The story begins with Don Julian Santana, a reclusive caretaker of the island, who found the lifeless body of a young girl drowned in the canals. Not long after, a doll floated by, which Santana presumed belonged to the departed girl. In an act of respect and to appease her spirit, he hung the doll on a tree. But this was merely the beginning. Santana, haunted by the girl's death, began hanging more and more dolls. Every doll he found in the canals or trash, he hung up. He believed that the dolls, much like the girl's spirit, were possessed by the souls of other little girls who had met a tragic end. Over the years, the collection grew, turning the island into a chilling sight. Hundreds of dolls with their faded colors, missing limbs, and empty eye sockets adorn the trees, walls, and houses. They sway with the wind, their hollow eyes seemingly following you, creating an eerie atmosphere that can send shivers down the spine of even the bravest souls. But it's not just the sight of the dolls that is disturbing. Visitors often report hearing whispers and seeing the dolls' eyes move. It's as if the dolls are alive, filled with the spirits of the departed girls, forever trapped on this island. An island that is as eerie as it is tragic. The Island of the Dolls is a place you won't forget anytime soon. Next, we transport you to the eerie remnants of a town abandoned in the wake of disaster. Pripyat, Ukraine. This is a place where time stands still, where the echoes of laughter and life are replaced by an unsettling silence, and the wind whispering through the decaying structures. Pripyat, once a bustling town filled with the hustle and bustle of over 49,000 residents, now stands desolate and frozen in time. The reason? The catastrophic nuclear disaster that occurred at the nearby Chernobyl nuclear power plant in the spring of 1986. The invisible enemy, radiation, forced an immediate and frantic evacuation, leaving behind a ghost town that carries the haunting presence of its past inhabitants. As you wander through the decaying buildings, you can almost hear the whispers of the past. The abandoned apartments, schools, and hospitals narrate tales of lives abruptly disrupted, of a community that was forced to leave everything they knew and loved behind. The air is heavy with stories untold, dreams unfulfilled, and lives that were forever altered by the disaster. The city's amusement park, with its rusted Ferris wheel and dilapidated bumper cars, adds an extra layer of eeriness. It's a chilling contrast, the joyful laughter and excited screams that once filled the air replaced by an unsettling quiet. The park was meant to be a place of joy and laughter, but now it stands as a disturbing monument to a disaster that shook the world. The haunting presence you feel in Pripyat isn't merely a figment of the imagination. It's the lingering memory of what was, a testament to the resilience of nature as it reclaims the land, and a stark reminder of the destructive power humans wield. It's a city that was once full of life, now reduced to a chilling memorial of a past that should never be forgotten. A chilling reminder of a tragic past, Pripyat stands as a ghost town, echoing the lives that once flourished here. Beneath the vibrant streets of Paris lies a chilling underworld, a place where echoes of the past meet the grim reality of death. The Catacombs of Paris. Delving into the depths of Parisian history, the catacombs originated in the late 18th century. Faced with overflowing cemeteries and public health concerns, the city decided to repurpose its abandoned limestone quarries into a vast ossuary. Over the course of 2 decades, the bones of over 6 million people were carefully transported and arranged in the catacombs, forming an intricate network of tunnels and chambers lined with skulls and femurs. As you navigate through this labyrinth of the dead, the sheer scale of the catacombs becomes eerily apparent. The tunnels stretch out over some 200 miles, weaving beneath the city like a somber tapestry of mortality. The dimly lit corridors, punctuated by the occasional flicker of a torch, cast long shadows on the skeletal remains, adding an additional layer of eeriness to the already chilling atmosphere. Every step you take echoes down the narrow, bone-lined passageways, a stark reminder of the city's past. The air is heavy with the weight of centuries, the silence only broken by the occasional drip of water from the limestone ceiling. The skulls and bones, stacked in artful arrangements, gaze out from the walls with hollow eyes, their silent stories whispering tales of life, death, and everything in between. The catacombs of Paris are not just a testament to the city's history, but also a reflection on the inevitability of death. As you move through the tunnels, the magnitude of human mortality surrounds you, a stark and tangible reminder of the transient nature of life. In the heart of one of the world's most lively cities, the catacombs stand as a chilling contrast, a monument to the silent majority who rest eternally beneath the bustling streets. A haunting journey through the echoes of the past, the catacombs of Paris are a grim reminder of our own mortality. We now venture into a forest shrouded in sorrow and silence, Aokigahara, Japan's infamous suicide forest. Situated at the northwest base of Mount Fuji, Aokigahara is a dense woodland that has earned a chilling reputation over the years. It's not the towering trees or the labyrinthine undergrowth that make this place eerie. Instead, it's the ominous silence that permeates the air, making your own heartbeat sound like a drum in a quiet room. Aokigahara is known as the Sea of Trees, but it's the other name it holds that sends a chill down one's spine: the Suicide Forest. Aokigahara has, unfortunately, become a common place for people to take their own lives, earning it this grim moniker. The forest is so thick that even at high noon it can seem like dusk. It's easy to lose your way here, and perhaps that's what draws people in their darkest moments. The twisted trees and dense vegetation add to the eerie atmosphere, making it feel like you've stepped into another realm. Look a little closer, and you may spot something even more chilling: hanging nooses. These serve as constant haunting reminders of the tragic events that have taken place here. The forest is littered with them, each one a silent testament to a life lost too soon. However, it's not just the physical reminders that make this place unsettling. The forest is steeped in Japanese mythology and is believed to be inhabited by yurei, or ghosts of the deceased. These entities are said to be trapped in the mortal world, unable to find peace. Despite its reputation, Aokigahara is not just a place of death, it's also a place of profound beauty, with lush greenery and diverse wildlife. But the eerie silence and the tragic history that hangs in the air like a thick fog make it impossible to forget the sorrow that this forest holds. A place of profound sadness and eerie silence, Aokigahara is a forest that whispers tales of sorrow. Finally, we delve deep beneath the city of Edinburgh into a realm of shadows and whispers, the haunted Edinburgh vaults. Carved into the rocky foundations of the city in the late 18th century, these vaults served as a bustling hub of commerce and industry. However, as the conditions within the vaults deteriorated, they became a haven for illicit activities, a grimy underbelly teeming with crime, poverty, and disease. In the dank and dreary confines of the vaults, life was a constant struggle for survival. Men, women, and children toiled in the oppressive darkness, their lives marked by hardship and suffering. The air within the vaults was thick with the stench of decay, a poignant reminder of the countless lives lost within these shadowy corridors. Stories of the vault's haunted past are as numerous as they are chilling. Whispers of ghostly encounters echo through the labyrinthine passages, tales of spectral figures spotted in the dim light, and disembodied voices heard in the dead of night. Visitors have reported feeling an unseen hand brush against their skin, a sudden drop in temperature, or a sense of unease that lingers long after they've left the vaults. The haunted Edinburgh vaults bear silent witness to the darker side of human nature, a stark contrast to the grandeur of the city above. As you wander through the narrow corridors, you can almost feel the oppressive weight of the past pressing down upon you, a palpable reminder of the suffering and death that once permeated these stone chambers. A chilling journey through a shadowy underworld, the Edinburgh Vaults are a haunting reminder of the city's darker past. As we conclude our exploration of these 5 eerily fascinating locations, remember that our world is teeming with mysteries just waiting to be uncovered. So until next time, stay safe, keep your wits about you, and never stop exploring the unknown.